Hi, good morning everyone. I welcome you all on the behalf of North Cap University. I, along with my colleague Dr. Akshat Aditya, we would like to welcome you in this webinar on career in sales, marketing and digital marketing. Let me just brief you a little about our university first. North Cap University is located in the heart of Gurgaon. The institution has been established for more than 25 years now. As you know, it's a beautiful, clean and a green campus. And it has been recognized in 2021 as One District, One Green Champion by MGNCRE for exemplary performers in Swachhata Action Plan Green Campus Initiative. In both 2018 and 2019, NCU was ranked among the top 5 cleanest non-residential universities in India. We are equipped with smart classrooms, digital library, and auditorium which has a capacity of more than 400 sittings. It is a state-of-the-art campus located in Gurgaon. We have also been provided with some of the quality benchmarks, like we have been recognized by the University Grant Commission. We have been recognized by the Bar Council of India. We are the member of AIU. We are the member of Association of Commonwealth Universities. We are accredited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council, which is NAC, and we have been awarded with a grade A. We also have a ARIA ranking. We are 4-star rating by the Institution Innovation Council in 2022. We have also received a QS rating in teaching, employability, academic development, and inclusiveness. We have a prestigious QS iGauge rating, and for the management discipline, we have received a gold. For the engineering discipline, we have received a platinum and gold badge for law and legal studies. Today, we welcome you all on the webinar on career in sales, marketing and digital marketing. I, along with my colleague Dr. Akshat Aditya from School of Management in Liberal Studies, will talk about that what are the various career options that are available in sales, marketing and digital marketing. Over to Dr. Akshat Aditya.
Good morning, everyone. To start with, when the term sales come to our mind, we purely think that it's a career which is based out of selling, and most of the time we consider it as synonymous to marketing. But sales is a field which is having a history. As we think of business or trade, sales is synonymous. So when we talk about sales, it's the only function for an organization which earns revenue. So when we talk about revenues of sales, then they are related to the profits that are earned at the time you make a product available to your customer, which is of his benefit. And if you will see the background of sale, any organization or any person as an individual, when looks forward for solving a customer's problem in form of a solution, he makes it available to the person and in return or exchange receives money. So it's an age-old, what you can say, phenomena. So selling deploys like buying and selling of goods. So you purchase something and then you liquidate it by selling it off. And it's a function of marketing. So sales is a very lucrative career for every student of business or any other field, because sales at times it is said that it is an art as well as it is a science. Why? Because as an art, because over a period of time you develop those skills which make you a competent salesperson. It's in science because you have to have a systematic learning of how to question, how to understand the needs that are needed by the customer, the needs of the customer, the target customer. So selling on one end tries to basically facilitates the exchange of the good basically or services. When we talk about marketing you can say covers all aspects of understanding the product, the requirement, the functioning. When we talk about selling, it's about how we can make the product available to the customer, how we can basically make him buy the product. But when we talk about marketing, it starts prior to even manufacturing. So when we talk about marketing, it starts with understanding the customer's needs and wants first. A good marketeer first understands the customer requirements. So when we talk about today's topic, that is career in sales, marketing and digital marketing, first of all, let's start with the concept of market. What is marketing? So marketing as a whole is derived from the word marketus. That is a Latin word for market or marketplace. So as we all know, as in traditional market, people basically come offer their products. Someone is selling grocery items, somebody is selling luxury items, somebody is selling grains, somebody is selling vegetables. So it's a place where people come and offer their offerings, and the users or the customers who require those things basically trade in. Over a period of time, with advent of technology, there has been multiple addition. And when we talk about advertising or promotion or these things, these are not a new concept. Close to 3000 years prior to the Christ, 3000 BC, there were found in Egypt, there were found these papyrus, writings which mentioned about a certain basically product. Or slavery was a common tradition over there, so slaves were also having this hoarding. So if they were having these papyrus type of hoarding on their tied to them, that in case they are lost, they can be redirected to their owner. So it's that much back, means more than 5000 years. And if you will see the traditional markets, there were symbols, logos, which you know as brands. So like a bottle reflecting a bar, or a plate with glass and some particular symbols representing eatery. So these all things were always basically reflecting some product that has been offered by a basically a service provider or any other individual. So when we talk about these things, these are the various functions of marketing, if you will see. So whether it is about the promotion, whether it is about advertising, whether it is about market research, whether it is about selling, whether it is about content writing. So these all are coming under the arena of marketing. So when we talk about advertisements you all know are having a history of more than 200 years when we talk about print advertising. So with the invention of printing press, we have started producing advertisement. The oldest ads, if you will see, will be from soap manufacturer to wine manufacturers and different. And over a period of time, we have seen how they have grown basically over a period of time. So 1880s, 90s to 908, when Ford launched the Model T, the first assembly manufactured car for commercial production, which was offered at close to $600 to make it affordable for everyone. So way back since early 1900s to then moving forward with the advent of technology. So marketing has evolved. So at that during when this production era was there, machines were invented and mass production came into existence. We started with product which can be sold to masses due to its low cost. Advertising was making it possible. It made people aware about the offering, which they can basically access at lower prices, and which resulted in increase in consumer lifestyle and living standard, I'll say. So standard of living increase. Today, if we'll see, you are having a t-shirt which might be priced at a whopping price of 2 lakh rupees or 4 lakh rupees to a t-shirt that you can buy at a local market at 150 rupees. What is making it possible? So when a similar product is manufactured on a low, basically, I will say economic quality, it can be reduced, cost may be reduced. And when you make it basically for select customer, for the niche market, the price may go as high as it can. So these things, so segmenting became a process, which customer segment you are going to cater. If you want to cater to masses, you can manufacture a soap like Lux. If you want to cater to a niche, you may go for artisanal soaps. If you want to cater to the masses, you can make a car like Maruti Suzuki Alto. If you want to cater to a niche, you can build a Rolls Royce. So marketing consists of even segmenting the customers according to their needs. So this understanding requires the field of market research. So when you talk about careers in marketing, they vary from sales to market research to brand manager, like brand we all know. So when I say photocopy, the first brand that comes to your mind is Xerox. For many homes in India, still whether they are using Pepsodent or any other toothpaste, the term that they use is Colgate. Whenever somebody is basically referring to vegetable oil, they use Dalda ghee. So what these brands have created attachment to themselves that now they have became synonymous. So searching something is also known as termed as Googling. So what Google this term? We don't say search this term, we say Google this term. So this has evolved. So from that phase when we were producing a large number, first phase mass production, we moved to the next phase, requirement of differentiated offering, which is known as the era of product concept. So when customers are willing to pay higher prices for products which they find useful and different from others. A simple example that why somebody will buy Ford Model T only if it's available in black color only. So you need to pay $600 or $700. You are getting a black car only with a limited specification. But if you are moving to on the same side, if by paying $300 extra at $800, you can buy a Chevrolet, which was bigger in size, which was having colors and other options. So product concept came. So that was differentiated. Then came the concept of marketing. So you should not just basically go towards, then came selling concept. So if you are having a good product, or if your product that is being sold at large, if you're leaving it to the customer, they are not going to buy sufficient in number. So you have to basically make them aware. You have to persuade them. That's where salesmanship and selling efforts came in. And the third concept came to be known as selling concept. So selling as a career, if you will see, is having many options, because it's, as I said earlier, it's the only function that basically brings in revenue for the organization. So if you see the career, there are positions as sales executive, relationship manager, account manager or key account manager, sales representative, sales associate, new business development manager, business development executive. There are a lot of positions that are there. And this is a position that brings in, as I said, revenue inside the company, profits inside the company. Rest all functions are costs. Sales brings in the profits, revenues. So it's a career. If you see the growth trajectory of a sales executive, it may lead you to the position of CEO. Or think of your own startup. If you are going to start your own startup, you have to have understanding of your product, whom it is going to serve the best. The first salesperson of your company is you yourself. Because if you require funding, you have to pitch that idea. You have to sell your idea to the venture capitalist, VC fund, for VC funding, or bank, or anyone. Or if you have got the funding, first sale that should happen will be happening from your side. Once it grows, then it might happen that you might bring in more people who will carry on your idea. So career in sales is what you can say is making a person not just competitive, but also aware about the intelligence that is lying in the field in terms of customer requirement, competitor landscape, what competitors are doing. And it's an area where you can learn the most by experience, by talking to customers. So even if you're appearing for an interview, what you're doing in an interview, you're doing an interview so that you can get the product that you require. That product might be a job. That product might be an internship. So in order to achieve that, you basically, in exchange, render your services and you demonstrate how you can be useful, how you can fit in to the needs and wants of the organization. And in exchange, you receive the compensation that in form of remuneration or whatever they are offering. So the first instance, so everyone is a salesman and it's a career. So you might have seen there are movies that are made on salesmanship and how basically McDonald's was formed. You can watch it, that is available online. You might have seen movies basically depicting the salesman spirit, never die spirit, or and also you might have seen how means you can watch it everywhere whenever you are. If you think if you are going to buy a car and there is no sales representative, how likely, how confidently you are going to make that purchase, or a laptop or a phone, if the person on the counter is not able to explain you in detail about that phone's specifications and all those things, if it is left to you. Or you go to a showroom, whether it is like Shoppers Stop or any other, and you want to basically browse through apparel section and you are having a specific thing in your mind, can you browse on your own? So with technology, it is facilitating sales, but still we need that kind of salesmanship wherein as a person we are having more accustomed, we are more comfortable talking to a person irrespective of whether it is AI or chatbots available. So if you see the online retail landscape, still in India, not more than 6% sales are done online. Rest 94% sales are happening basically in offline mode. In US also, it's not more than 12%. So it's not sales. Traditional salesmanship is never going to die because we as an individual would like to talk to an individual. So career in sales is a lot more than what we think of, and don't think it is a complex targets. So in order to survive in this competitive landscape, everyone will be having a target. You by yourself are having a personal target for yourself. So never shy away from that. These are the avenues of sales. But when you talk about marketing, as I said, it's in wider aspect. And when we talk about careers in marketing, you will see sales executive, as we discussed, product manager, a person who knows the product in and out, may tell each and everyone who is capable of selling that product. So product manager is in charge, whole soul in charge of that product. So suppose we are having a new air conditioner offered by a company, new range of air conditioners. So the product manager's responsibility will be to look after that every territory manager and his sales team is aware about the product's basically specification, its features, benefits, and he will be basically making them aware about. So he will be basically interacting with them, he will be sending him, he will be designing the what you can say collaterals and other kind of things for that. Account manager, as I said, key account manager or account manager, it's not related to the finance or accounting term, it's a term that is used for a client. So if we are having a computer business and there is an automobile company which is purchasing computers from our company, ABC Automotives. So we'll say ABC Automotives is an account. So account manager, so there is a dedicated, so if ABC buys every month, because they are having multiple of operations across. So they are having production, R&D, high-end computing requirements, server requirements. So we are having a sale worth 10 crore rupees every year. So we will be dedicating a account manager who will be basically day in, day out, will be in contact with them for their requirements, for their service. Media planner. So there are companies basically who have to advertise on a regular basis. So where they are money basically spending money on. So whether they should go for social media, whether they should go for print and all. So the media planner looks after when this media, any media should be basically broadcasted or printed, and he plans accordingly how we are going to send the message. Campaign manager, and they are basically in-house also, and they are through agencies also. Creative director, art director, copywriter, all these are related to advertising. Strategic planner, market research, as I said. So in order to get competitive landscape, customers requirement, everything, you should have a market researcher. So market research is a profile that is available for anyone who is looking forward for marketing. Then comes retail associate. Who is a retail associate? A retail associate is one who basically makes aware the customer, the visitor, about what is being offered by the company. So you are having a retail sales associate which might help you. So you might have visited if Lakme's what you can say gallery. If you are a girl, you might have seen that there are basically dedicated sales associate which help you finding out the right shade. Okay, if you're a boy, if you want an accessory for yourself like tie or something, so somebody might help you with different brand of ties and the different kind of what you can say color combinations or the accessories that you require for your wardrobe. So they might help you with that. So retail sales associate, retail sales manager, or you can say store manager. That's another position who looks after everything, whether it is related to visual merchandising, whether it is about what you can say store inventory and all. Lot of things are there which make it functional. Sales manager. So sales manager, you might have seen, who is responsible for a given territory, how much sale is to be done. So under him, sales executives will be there, strategist. So they have to look after marketing strategies, how competition is doing, how they can make themselves better than the competition or stand out from the competition. So, and there are much more. You might have observed medical representatives. So pharmaceutical companies often basically deploy medical representatives who basically make doctors aware of their recent, what you can say, research or the kind of formula they have introduced to the market and its benefits. Similarly, so it's the growth and the basically options available in the marketing field are immense. So now, as we have discussed, from mass production to product concept to we have came through selling concept, then came the era of marketing concept. So it was built that it is not, marketing is not hunting. It's like nurturing the relationship. And then the term you might have heard about relationship marketing. So now companies build basically relationship manager is also one of the careers. You might have observed it with a banking organization. So their positions will be mentioning relationship manager, because if a person opens an account with the bank, he is not going to close it. So he's going to utilize the account for that. So they are having multiple products that might be sold to them if their services are good. So the relationship manager looks after that. If he is having surplus, where we can basically help him invest this money and get better returns, which is mutually benefit for the bank as well as the customer. So that relations goes on. If so, suppose ICICI Bank is there. So the ICICI Bank is into insurance also. They are into securities also. They are into other avenues also. So that relationship goes on. And with the advent of internet in 2000, we have seen emergence of online marketing, and then when we have seen Web 2.0 spreading its wings, and now we can see how social media is growing. So the limitations of traditional marketing. What was the limitation of traditional marketing? If you see the advertising field specifically, so you are advertising on TV, you're advertising on radio. Who the target audience is, it cannot differentiate. So you are having a message for all. So mass communication, I'll say mass media. So one TV ad visible to everyone, one radio visible, everyone is listening, but to whom it is concerned doesn't matter. Prices are high. Print media, newspaper, all this that were costly. Now post 2008, digital marketing came into the concept where target marketing was made possible. I would now request Dr. Kanchan to take over, and she will be discussing about the careers in digital marketing.
Thank you so much, Dr. Akshat. Uh, you have quite, in deep discussed the sales and the marketing aspect, where you have discussed about what are the various career options, and I would really say that you have quite taken into account that what are the various career options that are available there, because when it comes to sales and marketing, people usually, or maybe the aspirants who are looking for a career in sales and marketing, they do not really get an idea that what all do they get to perform actually. And very rightly said that marketing, marketing and selling, it's not about making the product reach to the customer, but it is a lot more than that actually. And I would say that it actually starts way before the product is actually made. It starts with the needs and the requirement, as rightly pointed out by you as well. It starts with the needs and wants of the customer, because only then, when you work on your product as per the needs and the wants of the customer, we say that we can make a product that's going to be successful in the market and will be accepted by the market. And when we say market, we have users, we have customers, we have consumers there in the market. So, and yes, the technology has changed the scenario altogether. It is no more, we are no more dependent on the traditional marketing techniques now. It's much more than that. And the COVID actually has changed how we used to look at the marketing. So I would actually like to start with an example here. As we all know that there are so many businesses, new businesses that are coming up every year. And we have number of entrepreneurs who have a great business idea. The problem that they face is how to reach to the target audience. They have an idea, they know what they have best to offer to the customer, but the only problem that is being faced by them is how to reach to the customer. As you just mentioned that yes, advertising is one of the tool that is there with the businesses, with the brands, with which they can make their presence felt in the market. But advertising is something, in traditional term, how we used to see advertising as something that comes up on the TV. But if I ask that how many of us are actually watching TV these days? We are not getting any time to watch TVs. We are, moreover, we are present on our mobile phones. We are not reading the newspaper, the traditional newspapers anymore, though we have all the news and everything in our phones. So this is how we are moving towards with the help of technology. So if I talk about a business entrepreneur, who has a great business idea, let's say if he has a fashion and a sustainable fashion brand, and he wants to reach to the number of people, but the only problem that they're facing is that how to reach to those people. So digital marketing, I would say, has made it possible. They can reach out to those people through emails. They can reach out to those people through Google, Facebook, Instagram, where the number of people are actually spending their time, where they are present, right? So we can say that, if one enters into the world of digital marketing, they can start their career by, visually captivating websites that basically reflect the brand essence and the values. If you explore the various social media, which actually engage a lot of influencers, they come up with a compelling content that will resonate with the target audience that is actually present there. It makes it possible for the entrepreneurs to reach out to the more number of people. And we have seen that change from the COVID. We are, as sir has also mentioned that, we have now we resonate those terms as if we say we have to search for something, we call it Googling. That is very true. So when we say if, something comes to our mind, if we make a, if we make a decision of purchasing, let's say a car, we so now the sales representative is not the first person we actually go to. The first thing that we do is we do the Googling. We have so many search options that compare the various alternatives of that car The price is something that we can compare online itself. The features is something that we can compare. Also the looks and the visuals of the product that we are actually planning to buy through these AI. We can actually see that how it's going to look when we are actually going to make a purchase. And then comes the role of the sales representative, I would say. So digital marketing is the very first step that everybody is actually touching upon when they're thinking of making a purchase. And if we talk about the various career options that are there in the digital marketing, so before coming to that, I would really want to focus on the report that we have recently got, that as per the LinkedIn, as we all know, that this is the one stop search job engine that we actually refer to when we look for a job. So the digital marketing specialist role is among the top 10 most in the demand, with 8,60,000 jobs opening. The most requested experience in digital marketing is actually it requires the social media, the content strategy, SEO, analytics, and more. We are going to come with the details of all of this in the coming slides. And we know that there are so many facets to digital marketing strategy these days. So the number of related jobs are very high. In fact, the industry is facing a crisis when it comes to the digital skills gap. So a survey on the LinkedIn itself, they found there's a shortage of about 230,000 digital marketing professionals in major metro areas in the US as well. So with so many jobs and not enough professionals to fill them, this is the perfect time that you get started in digital marketing. I want to take you further where you can understand that what are the various career options available, what are the skills that are actually required, and what are the various jobs that are there. But before that, we need to really understand that what is digital marketing. As we all know that it is the use of digital channel to reach and engage with the consumers. When we say digital channels, as we know, it's all about attracting the traffic on the website through Google, right? So if we want our presence to be felt, we want to be among the top 5 searches when we are searching for a particular product, maybe a car, maybe a furniture, or maybe even if we talk about apparel. So when we type in the Google, those keywords matter a lot most. We need to be among those top 5 searches that appears on the Google when we look for a particular product. Only then we can say that we are coming into the attention of most of the people. So the channels that we are talking here, they include the search engine optimization. It's the pay-per-click advertising, the social media marketing, content marketing, email marketing. So we can say that digital marketing is a broad field and there are different career paths within the same, right? So we can say that it encompasses through various online marketing strategies which aim at reaching the potential customers and engaging with them through the digital means. As we know that it is more of creating a competitive advantage these days, as when we look for options, there are so many businesses that are coming up with the same products. So what's important in these times is that we differentiate our product from the other products. We differentiate our brand from the other brands. It's all about creating competitive advantage. And how we are going to do it? It can be again by increasing the traffic on your websites, making the presence of your brand at a wider level. So when somebody thinks of buying a product, the same brand comes to your mind. It's something similar to that when we look for a furniture online, Urban Ladder is something that comes up in our mind, because we have, it's kind of brand recall, because we have been exposed to the name several number of times, maybe when we were not really intended to purchase that furniture. But the moment we purchase, because that brand has already appeared into our mind, that what we call as brand recall. So there are chances that we will go to Urban Ladder when it comes to the furniture purchase. So now let's talk about what are the various career paths in digital marketing. So some of the most popular career paths in digital marketing are of digital marketing manager, the digital marketing analyst, the SEO specialist, the PPC specialist, social media manager, content marketer, email marketer. And trust me, there are just few of many different career paths which are available for a digital marketing career. So let's say why does this matter basically? Why does digital marketing it matters? Because as we have already discussed, as sir has already discussed, what's important is to create a wider reach. So when we say a wider reach, digital marketing, it basically allow the businesses to reach to a global audience. Maybe when we are sitting in a quaint village, you know, or maybe a quaint town where we do not have an access to like a lot of number of people, we do not know that where our target audience is actually available. So digital marketing, I would say, will help us to reach to a global audience, and it will help us target specific demographic with very much precision. Also, it is cost effective as compared to the traditional marketing methods. I think I would definitely agree that advertising involves a lot of cost, you know, and most of the brands, the expense on the cost that they're doing, expense of the advertising is it's a toll on them. And when they do not end up having that much of the traffic, or I would say that much of the customer, so that's very demotivating. So yeah.
Yeah, so you might have observed Alibaba. Alibaba is among the biggest, what you can say, B2B platforms available across the globe. So there was a time when China was having a good manufacturing capability. A lot of people were manufacturing in China, but they were not able to sell their products across the globe because Chinese people didn't basically were not able to understand English. And Jack Ma, who was a teacher, when visited US, he found a very good market for Chinese products. So coming back, and internet was taking off those days. So that was the time when he came across that why can't Chinese firm promote their products on internet with help of digital marketing, with help of that website, and basically bring those products to America. The rest is the history. We have seen that now today, if you'll see, they are using every now and then you will be finding ads of Alipay, Alibaba over here and there placed on a website, or whenever you are searching for a product, you will be having something related to AliExpress or Alibaba. So that is an idea, the potential of what you can say, the digital platforms that are accessible to everyone. So be it website, be it your what you can say game, any application that you are having, that is a game changer now. So you have seen Instagram and all those things. Social media also has what you can say made it possible to reach out to the specific target segment that is lying out there. So you are manufacturing, suppose, cosmetic items. So how girls shop. So you can very well go through the profiles on Facebook. You can see that what are the what is trending over there, or Insta. You can introduce products limited to, or you can promote your product to that segment. So digital marketing is making that possible.
So when we, so as sir has mentioned, so whenever if sir has mentioned about, you know, the girls who are into, let's say, cosmetics. So you know, whenever they look for brands, you know, that offer the best quality cosmetic, or maybe they have something particular in their mind. So when they search through Google, so there are certain keywords. That comes to their mind, and digital marketing is more of identifying those keywords and using those keywords to attract more traffic to the websites, you know, of the brands that wants to, you know, reach to the global audience, I would say. So whenever we use these terms, you know, SEO or SCM, it's something similar. So if we talk about search engine optimization, right? And as we have mentioned, one of the career path as SEO specialist. So let me just brief you a little about what is like SEO. So SEO it involves optimizing a website or online content so that you are ranked higher in the search engine results, such as if you're searching something on Google, if you're searching something on Yahoo. So the goal here is to basically increase the organic when we say it's the non-paid traffic, right, to the website by improving its visibility in the search engine strings, right, in the listings, right. So when we talk about the SEM, so as SEO is about attracting non-paid traffic or the organic traffic, whereas SEM, it's about it includes the paid advertising. So that it increases the visibility in the search engine results. So again involves using the platforms like Google Ads that will bid on those keywords that I just mentioned about, which are related to the businesses, and that will allow the ads to appear when the users actually search for those particular keywords only. So this is again, so these are the ways of coming under those, five top search results that appear on Google or maybe Yahoo when we're looking for something, right? So
it doesn't mean that you have to be only these five top in number. What happens is that in your given area, somebody is searching for car basically. So car dealers in Gurgaon. So you don't have to be among top five in all called car dealers, but you can make your website in such a manner that when the crawler basically crawling is done, when you search for an engine, the crawler basically accesses all the databases that are listed over there and find out the matching words. So page rankings, and on those basis, it finds out the best suited way, how these words, how closely these words, how many times they are on their website. So the pages which are most relevant are displayed. So search engine optimization, basically you're optimizing your web page according to the search keywords. Okay, and it's organic, as ma'am said. It's organic because you're not paying for it. You're doing changes in your website so as it reflects the basically target customers. It reflects what you can say the needs and wants of the customer. Search queries. On the other hand, search engine marketing, the results that you see on the right hand side, those are not results, that are ads. So that are search engine marketing initiatives. So AdWords, Google AdWords, that they are basically through them. You can post your ads on the right hand side. So if anyone searches for the cars in Gurgaon, whether it is Spinny, used cars, or whether it is about Maruti Suzuki Nexa, they will appear on right hand side because it might be search engine marketing tool that is being used by. So it's a very intriguing career aspect wherein you might have been observing how basically your usage is also tracked, because now when you install an application, you give several permissions like reading to SMS, browsing history, and everything. So irrespective of whether you have basically browsed through Samsung's website when you are visiting the Apple's store, okay, so Apple will be having access to the browser history that you have prior to you that you have used basically visited Samsung website, and they might recommend something related to that is the similar segment. Or if you might have visited Sony's website, then some other competitor might give you similar kind of product, or it may appear on your Facebook basically app, the advertisement. So you have basically seen some what you can say product at Sony, and while you are browsing on Facebook, its ad is appearing over there. Yes. And when you close Facebook, on Insta, the same ad is appearing.
And that is something, the artificial intelligence is doing to us.
Artificial intelligence and all these digital tools, marketing tools are making it possible.
And why we are focusing that, one needs to be there among the top 5 results is because even if I ask you this question, there's hardly a time that we go to the second page of Google when we are searching for something. It could be any content, but we hardly scroll to the second page. I would like to share, there is a joke of IIT here. I would really like to mention that if one wants to hide a dead body, they can hide it on the second page of the Google, because nobody is actually turning to the second page. And it's very important these days because there's so much competition which is there, and your customer is available on the social media. It's there. The only thing is you need to know that, what is the right way to reach to them, right? And how to make your career and how to make your brand successful and make your presence there in the digital world actually. We have, so another career path that we have here is the social media manager. And so this usually involves, social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn. And then there are others. So where you can promote your product, you can engage with your customer, and you can build the brand awareness. And I think sir has already mentioned, that when you're looking for maybe a phone, when you're looking for a car, and next time you are there, you're searching, you're there on Facebook, or maybe you're there on Instagram, and you have that ad there. So this is how the brands are penetrating into our life with the use of the digital marketing or the digital media, I would say. We have email marketing, as we all share our information. We provide our phone numbers, we provide our this emails, and that's another way to reach out to us actually. So it involves sending targeted emails to the potential or maybe the existing customers to build relationship, again to promote their products. As we know, it's not just about persuading the customer for making a purchase. It's all about informing them about your presence. It's all about reminding them time to time, reminding your existing customers time to time that yes, you're still there and you have something better to offer to them. Yeah. And then we have the influencer marketing, and which is of course everybody is aware of these days. It involves it's using leveraging your influencers with a significant online followings, a significant followers are there, and they help to promote the products or services to their audiences. So these are some of the popular career path in digital marketing that one has. Now let's just talk about what are the various skills that are required for digital marketing. So however, some of the most important skills that it includes, it should be one should have a strong analytical and a problem solving skill. One need to figure out what are the various those keywords that are there that one looks for. So one needs to have a good analytical skills. One need to have the excellent written and verbal communication skills, as it's about creating that content that will attract more number of people. Also the ability to work independently, and at the same time you will need to work in a team also. So one needs to have a passion for digital marketing, and one needs to learn time to time. And as we say that this is not getting stagnant anytime sooner. So we need to constantly update ourselves, update our skills. We need to learn more and more about it. So if you're interested in a career in digital marketing, it is very important that you develop all these skills in you. So here is an outlook for the job growth in digital marketing, as many of us are really confused that, if we have, so we all know that the present is there with the digital marketing, but what one is confused about is that if it has a job growth in future as well. So the outlook for this is very positive. And the Bureau of Labor Statistics project that the employment of digital marketing managers will grow from 22% from 2020 to 2030, right? Which is much faster than the average for all other occupations. As it's very simple that you imagine yourself without your phone. That's not going to happen, right? So the presence of digital marketing, the requirement of digital marketers, yeah, or the job growth, it's not going anywhere. It's only going to increase in the coming time. So the growth, because as it is being driven by the increasing importance of digital marketing and the dependency of these businesses on digital marketing, and our dependency on the technology, which is going to make it even flourish in the future. So here is so here are some of the options that are available to you in case you're planning to launch or advance your career in digital marketing. So there are many different ways actually. So one can actually get a degree or maybe a certification in digital marketing, as we have many institutions coming up with the 3-year BBA program in digital marketing also. And then there are so many digital marketing institution that are coming up with some of the certification in digital marketing, which may be for a 3-month option or maybe a 6 months certification. So with this, you can gain experience by working in an internship, even if you're not going for any certification or maybe a degree program into the same. So you can start working at an entry-level position. You can take any internship in some of the digital marketing firm where you can learn these skills and advance your career. And you can network with other digital marketing professionals who are already there. You can update yourself by constantly reading, what are the new blogs that are coming about digital marketing, what are the advances in the digital marketing, and you can stay up to date on the latest trends in digital marketing. So with hard work and dedication, you can build a successful career in digital marketing, as There are many institutions, there are many universities also that are coming up with so many courses on digital marketing.
So for Nordcap University, we are having a specific program that basically caters to the need of the hour of digital marketing. So these steps you will see. So get yourself enrolled to a degree program of digital marketing, get through an experience along with that, with the help of internship in the same area, and along with that, you should stay definitely updated, because as we said, marketing is an area which is never going to fade away, because it's the only function that will bring in the sale or revenue, whether it is through digital marketing or whether it is through traditional marketing. The only difference that has been made now, that market has grown over these years. So if you will see, prior to 100 years back, if the market size was close to 200 crore people across the earth, 200, 400 crore people, now we are close to 750 crore people across the earth, and the number of products, the lifestyle, the living standards has gone up, leading to multiple brands that are there in the market catering to different needs. So you can't expect a person to browse through one store physically, then move to 100 kilometers in different area physically just to try out the prices.
So we can say,
or test the quality. So digital marketing is making everything accessible to them, and how in the best manner possible we can cater to them is with help of, so it's a combination of all these jobs. So at one end you are making him aware about the offering that we are basically having for you. When the person arrives at the storefront looking at your ad, that these are the location we are serving, or this is the experience center where you can go and experience the product, the salesperson over there will facilitate. And then if you will talk about any other aspect of that selling, the relationship building will be taken care. So advertising, digital marketing, sales, every aspect of marketing is going to be fruitful for your future career aspect. You need to choose which best matches your interest areas. So
it's something similar to, as I have mentioned, it's about creating a competitive advantage or competitive edge, that how you as a candidate better than others. This exists in the case of the candidates as well, and not just the brands, that how are they better than others. So if you acquire these skills, if you have maybe through certifications, or if you have a full degree, so this is how you make yourself better than the others.
If you are creative, you can go for content writing,
right,
digital marketing, and all those kind of stuff. If you're an extrovert, you love to talk to people, reaching out to organizations and all those kind of things. You're good at negotiation skills. You can go for sales profile. And if you are having other interests, like you want to basically get into media and all those kind of stuff, or you want to do research, okay, so then marketing is the area. So you can basically dwell deep on inside what you want to achieve out of your basically what you want to achieve as your career goal, and definitely select the same.
Yes.
So I hope you have learned a lot from the session. In case of any doubt, feel free to ask. We are now open for question and answers.
Yes, do we have any other questions? Any questions here? So we can conclude this webinar here.
I think so.
Yeah.